Hello everybody, this is JD again. Yesterday I posted a video out there talking about a revolution is coming. It can either be peaceful or violent. Well, my choice is to ensure, above all else, it is peaceful. We need a very tranquil transition from a political party controlled government to a government controlled by the people. We need to remove the politicians from our government. There is no room in the Congress for Republican and Democrat. I mean, look, what is the House Majority Leader doing? Is he worried or concerned about how the country's going? Or is he more concerned or worried about suing Obama and trying to impeach him? Even if he tries to impeach him, it's 2 years. No, what he's trying to do is set up so that the Republican Party has an advantage in the 2016 election. No. Look through what he is doing. And look at Harry Reid. I mention his name because I know I get his right all the time. What is he doing? He blocks anything the Republicans want. And what is our House Speaker doing? Blocking everything the Democrats want. What about what the people want? Doesn't that matter at all? No, it don't. So yes, I talk of a revolution. But what's the weapons that we're going to use? We have 3 major weapons. Sorry, no guns. No cannons, no jet planes, no helicopters, none of that stuff. No bullets. We have 3 weapons. Very strong weapons. One is in this book first, is the Declaration of Independence. Our Declaration of Independence was against a government that is very similar to what we got in Congress right now. A political machine that believes that people are there to serve the government. They didn't care what the colonists want. They were going to get it whether they liked it or not. Ooh, that sounds familiar, Nancy Pelosi, doesn't it? Well, that don't go over very big. Our government has become the very same government that the Declaration of Independence was written against. There's our first weapon. Not the most powerful one, but number 1. Our second weapon is even more powerful, and it's called the Constitution of the United States of America. Too long the political parties have been trying to tell us how we shall and shall not live. Too long the political parties are telling us how we will function. Instead of designing a tranquil government that's guaranteeing us our liberties and freedoms, they are designing a hostile government that's imprisoning us with more laws and more regulations. We're going to use the Constitution of the United States to remove them. We're going to have a Congress that is there for the people, by the people, of the people. There will never again be the mention of any political parties. They will be gone. They're not in the Constitution. They don't belong in Congress. They're the biggest lobbyists. And if you watched them, like I said in my video yesterday, 1960, Kennedy, Nixon, same problems as today. Why? Because is the Speaker of the House concerned about the people? No! He cares more about suing Obama and blocking the Democrats. Is the Senate Majority Leader cares about the people? No! He cares about the Democratic Party guidelines and ideals and forget you, the people. Bottom line is they're not serving you, the people. And then we got our third weapon. The most important weapon, and it's going to involve each and every one of you out there. That's right, each and every one of you. It's the vote. How many of you people don't vote because you say, My vote don't count. You have no idea how much your vote counts. I do. Because I watched 8,790,000 votes disappear. Because they don't want you, the people, to know of me, JD. Yes. The man who swears that he's going to bring your voice to Congress. And when he leaves as president, will hand to you your government in your hands. We are one, people. And I need to bring you all together to realize they will try to split us up. They will have many political parties that are trying to split us up into different little groups. Because then the Republicans and Democrats have control. But if we unite as one, they have nothing. But that is only done through your vote. Yes, people, a revolution is coming. And if we do it my way, it's going to be tranquil, peaceful, and you, the American citizen, will have a government that was built to serve you and shall only serve you, the people. Not a political party, not a few rich, not a big mega organizations throughout the world, but you, the people, each and every one. That means your few rich are going to have to share with everybody else, including the poorest of the poor. When a man and a woman becomes 18 years old, they will have as much power and as strong a voice as the richest man in the United States at that time. That's what I'm bringing to Washington, D.C. But it's only through your vote. So yes, there's a revolution coming. And we're going to remove, for no better word, the garbage that's in our government and get it out. In that process, we're probably going to end up reducing a lot of our government, changing our tax system, improving our tax code, handle the illegal aliens problem, and a lot more. I want you to think about these things. And I'm not going to even have to have Congress pass any more laws other than to change our tax code. Everything else is in place. And I have the power and authority to help fix many of these problems as President of the United States. I don't need to throw poor immigrants in jail before deportation. I just need for them to want to go home. I don't need to turn our backs on children who are fearful of their homeland, so they come here. Because if we are, or even become that, we don't need the Statue of Liberty in New York Harbor. Do I say give them citizenship, give them safety? See what their country is. Are they running because they're fearful of their lives? Or are they being brought in because of drugs? Biggest drug imported into the country, marijuana. I can handle that problem very easily. Handle that problem, and you're going to handle a lot of the illegal alien problem. Yes, I'm going to handle that problem, people. Because I've looked into it. I've seen what it's made. I've seen what it's causing. Unfortunately, our government treats us like children, not people, not adults. Our government thinks they know better. So they pass laws that we must abide to that we don't need. It has gone to such extremes. For example, New York City tells you when you walk in a restaurant what you can and cannot buy. You can buy this size soda, but you can't buy this size soda. You can buy this hamburger, but you can't buy that hamburger. See, we've gotten to the point where our government tells us what we gotta have and what we don't need to have. And then they're telling us when we gotta buy what we gotta have all this other stuff included, which we don't need. Of course, I'm talking about the insurance programs they got. What do I need contraceptives for? I'm 66 years old. My wife has already went through menopause. As long as I and her are the only two that have sex, there's never going to be a need for contraceptives. Besides that, Sam is already here. So, and then abortion. I think that's the right between a man and a woman and their religious leaders. But there's so many people that are strongly against it that I'm sorry to say their money cannot be used for it. I don't believe in taking away their rights. I believe in giving the people the choice. But those who strongly believe against it should not have to pay for it. That's their religious beliefs. That's their strong beliefs. We must accept it. So, people, I believe in you, the people. I believe in your voice. And let's talk about this marriage thing. They do not know the Pandora's box that they're opening up. See, they thinking, we're going to take away a definition of man and woman as marriage. Okay, we take it away. And what is the definition of marriage? Is it one man and a man, one woman and a woman, and one man and a woman? Well, what about those people and those religions that believe in multiple wives and husbands? They need equal rights too to be protected by the law. You see what you have just opened up? Pandora's box. So, Muslims want to have more than one wife in the United States. Their belief says they can. The Mormons want to have more than one wife or husband in the United States. Their religion says they can. Are we going to persecute against them? Now, you see? When you take away the definition of marriage between a man and a woman, you have just opened up a Pandora's box to be whatever it wants to be. How did I say to handle it? Let the federal government issue unions between two people. Not man and woman, not woman and man, not woman and woman, but between two people. And then they take that union and take it to the religious organization of their choice. And if it wishes to marry him, they're married. And that's the way it goes. Take the state completely out of it. They get all the privileges that what we used to call was marriage, we call it union now. And marriage will be done by religious organizations where it should be in the first place and separate from the state. These are the things that we need to look at. We need to look at how Supreme Court cannot make any judgments on anything about religion. Where or when you can or cannot pray. Because that interferes with the First Amendment, the first sentence. Free exercise of. They can't do it. These are the things we, the people, have to get up and start saying, stop. This is the limit. This is what you're supposed to do in the federal government. And I'm going to repeat it for those of you who cannot understand the Constitution of the United States. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, and promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty. to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution of the United States of America. And that's what we have as our weapon, number 2. And you, the people, your vote. Those are the 3 weapons that we need, and that's all we need to successfully have the revolution needed to put your voice in Congress so that we have a government that is designed to serve the people, and the people are not the servants of the government. And our government is to serve only the people and no others. All the people. From the richest rich to the poorest poor. From the oldest man or woman to the youngest baby. That's the purpose of our government. To serve the people. And the people are not the servants of the government. So yes, people, I am leading a revolution. And when I become president, I keep saying, we, us, we. And I shall bring your voice to Washington, D.C., each and every one of you. It's not impossible. And when I'm done, after my terms, I will tell you, I have handed your government back into the hands of you, the people. Don't ever again let another organization or political machine steal it from you again. That is the promise JD makes to each and every one of you. It's time our government starts learning to serve the people of the United States of America. Thank you, and I hope you all understand what I mean by a revolution is coming. We're going to remove the political parties from our government. How they get there, I don't care, but when they sit in Congress, they either represent a state or they represent a people, and nothing else. Your voice is what matters. But you also have to support me. Vote. And yes, start looking at how you can help me. Spread this around. Tell others. And yes, we're going to have to collect money. But I'll be honest with you. Every single person that wrote me in 2008, if they would have sent me only $1, just $1, that'd be all I ever need. And we would win, people. We would win. Thank you very much. This is JD. I'm not a scam. I'm not a game. I don't play games, and I don't believe in lying. I'll try not ever to lie to you people. If I ever have to, I already told you what I'd say. Ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies. Nice and simple. That means I can't tell you what you just asked. So people, you decide. I doggone seen a guy who's running for Democrat president said the only one who served in Vietnam. Right. He may be the only Democrat, but did he bother to check out all the other people who run? It's not just Democrat and Republican, and many of them served in Vietnam. You have a nice day. Thank you. I served during the Vietnam time, but I didn't actually walk in Vietnam. Or did I? You'll never know. Have a nice day. This is JD. Thank you for your time.